What's up? What's up? What's up? We back. Top of the top. Good morning. Saturday. Hopefully everybody good this morning. What's up? All right. What up? What up? What up? How everybody doing this morning? Intro. Everything is good. What's up? Here we go, man. It's just that these people are dry, y'all. They're very dry. It's very hot too. I think the heat got me aggravated. What's up, Punches? What up, bro? What's up? What's up, Danny Grab? What's up, Matt? Shout out to everybody. What's up, family? VIP, Elite. We here. Shout out to everybody that is tapped into this live. We're gonna get into it. What's up, 401? Sandra D. What's up, Gigantic? I'll holler at y'all throughout the show. All right. All right, y'all. We got a lot to talk about. I'm just happy to be talking about something new, some futuristic stuff. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna be talking about a lot of things, but we just gonna get into it. Y'all know Will Smith and them. You know him and Jada. Their time is up. Their career is over. They say Will Smith has been banned from the Oscars for 10 years. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is already spoken about. When Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, that was the start of the ending. That was the start of it. When that happened, that's when I first started seeing it clear that all this stuff is over. Yeah, I just put together all the patterns. But now it's a rumor going around that Will going broke, that they going broke. But in my opinion, that's not true. They're not going broke. Because Will Smith is worth $350 million. He's not going broke. Now, as far as his generational wealth in jeopardy, yeah. Because they've been spending a lot of money, and y'all know they live a certain way. Also, the truth is what? That Jada been leeching off Will his whole career. Yeah. So we're gonna get into that. Plus, they got kids. They kids different from our kids. So they kids cost. Each kid might cost them a couple million a year. Anyway, let's go, y'all. We up on a Saturday, top of the top. We will be doing tomorrow. We'll be getting into this tomorrow. All right, the power, go energy. Let's just go. Will and Jada careers are over. And y'all favorite female celebrity, Beyonce, charging $650 for VIP tickets. Like I said, they're just so disgusting. They're so dry. They're supposed to be so rich, but we're just gonna keep looking at. They don't care about no fans. So hopefully everybody can see all this now. All right. We also get to look at how these other people who thought they were so smart, when Will and Jada is a weirdo couple, Jay-Z and Beyonce is a weirdo couple, and they all have weirdo kids. They are weird families. But these weird families were supposed to be looked up to. They were looked up to, and they were influential. But when Will Smith said he could make up whatever when this guy said something like 1 + 1 = 4, he said something stupid like that. I've been to Will Smith was an idiot. All right. So like I said, they were that's a mentality when you feeling yourself so much. You basically saying, I can say whatever I want, make up whatever I want. I'm in my own world. They were being praised, naughty not. So we're just gonna get back into it. Because like I said, it ain't gonna stop till they all gone, y'all. But we're gonna talk about new stuff. Yeah. So they just so dry. I'm just sick of them. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Before we get to that, let me give people this update. Let's bring it up to date. When I say this ain't about race, when I'm telling you that, it's the end of an era and people's careers are over. LeBron James, Will and Jada, Beyonce, Steve Colbert. See, you got the Steve Colbert part, but if you didn't get it clear, you're going to get it today. Because not only is it the end of an era, we just went through a decade where everybody was the most political in their life. So a lot of people turned their platforms into political platforms. That's why I'm going to say it again when I said, don't bring that shit over here. because every platform got turned political to the point where I started seeing it on real TV. I'm watching sports. They talking about this, that. I don't want to hear that. Because if I want to hear politics, I go to CNN, MSNBC, Fox News. But no, every idiot started talking about politics. So when I first heard about Steve Colbert's show getting canceled, I already knew it was up because I watched TV. So I saw him many a nights bashing, clowning. So like I said, first of all, let's go back. All right. We all know the man got ragged his whole 4-year term. Then he got ragged 4 years after that. That's 8 years of ragging somebody. 8 years. Who do you know on the planet, in your family, anybody that you saw get ragged for 8 years straight? All right. Which means enough is enough. Now, if you want to keep going, keep going. But I'm going to show you now what's happening to people that keep going. So Steve Colbert kept joking on somebody. He wouldn't stop. His ass is out of here. But it's not just that. And I'm going to show you the other side of the coin. It's not just that he was talking junk. But when I explained to y'all and I showed y'all the map, that majority of the, if you can comprehend who put the man in the White House, dummies, if you can comprehend who put the man in the White House, they are the ones not fond of your jokes. So they also are saying that people not feeling Steve Colbert and they've been losing money, just like everybody else. What I kept trying to explain to people, it is bigger than what you think it is. It's not about if you don't like the president no more. Because now everybody that voted for him, they the ones you got smoke with. They calling it, I forgot the exact name. They call it something syndrome. They saying everybody infatuated with that man is under a particular syndrome. I forgot what it's called, what he call it. Yeah, because you know they be trolling, right? Yeah, you know, like Stockholm syndrome. They saying they so obsessed with that man, they got this particular syndrome where they can't stop talking about him. So it was on, like I said, this was being said. They're saying the country doing good, but everybody want to talk about this, want to talk about that. But that's neither here nor there. I'm showing you people with big influences. Civilians can say what they want. But like I said, now the way it's set up, you can say whatever you want in your house. Scream, shout. It don't matter. Say what you want. But if you're trying to gaslight people and you're using your platform for your own influential views to disrespect somebody, they're not tolerating that. So Steve Colbert was losing money, plus he wouldn't stop, y'all. So I showed you that it's not about race, and I've been showing you that it's a whole era that's under one umbrella, but really all of them are in one big pyramid. We also going to talk about today how Beyonce got banned from Egypt. That's right. They got banned from Egypt. They kept that under the rug. Yup. They got banned from the pyramids, where they want to be from so bad. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Tell you, everything is coming out. Everything is coming out. We're going to talk about the lady that was at the Beyonce concert, VIP ticket, $650, and allegedly they took this woman cane, everything. Yeah, okay. I think they're paranoid also. Family on this channel, when I said stuff like they don't got the same protection they had, if you don't have connections with that White House, you do not have the connections you used to have 10 years ago. Before they had protection. But I've been showing you Jay-Z and Beyonce been looking very leery and very scared. When I said, yo, he got on a leather coat in the summertime, that man might got a vest on. We saw him in Paris like he got a vest on. They handled this VIP person, an older person, or some disabled, I don't know. But they handled them like they were some type of threat. Yes, as if the cane was a weapon. We're going to talk about that. But let's get back to bottom line on demise of Steve Colbert and his late show. Losing money left and right. I'm just going to be honest, family. Every Democratic platform is losing. They're losing out. They just said The View is going on a hiatus. It is said that The View going on a hiatus, and if they don't get their shit together, they sure going to get canceled. Yeah, we're going to look at that too. I got to give y'all the whole layout to show people that we are in a new world. And it's not like before. All right? But the world is yours. Steve Colbert's show was on the trajectory of losing more than 40 million to 50 million. It lost last year, and it would have been a prime target for cancellation. Once the Skydance deal is done, source say, this thing is losing money left and right, said one person close to Skydance. I hear it's on the way to lose more than 50 million, and they would have slayed it sooner if they were in charge. This guy pisses off more than half the country. That's it right there. Being that he pisses off half the country, they've been losing money. So like I said, this is what I meant by that. When you got a platform, Steve Colbert, you're supposed to be a comedian, you have a late show, but your jokes are always based on one man. But all of this stuff that's playing out was able to really show me that these celebrities are really stupid, and that definitely, no, when I have to always talk a certain way, y'all. That's what always the stuttering, all this stuff be about. I'm not a damn celebrity, man. I know exactly what's going on. But when I seen that they didn't get it, I'm talking about all of them. Well, they didn't know that their life had changed already. It's not the same. They didn't get that after them elections. It's not the same. But in their mind, it is. So this guy, because like I said, I flip through the channels. So I see him many nights. He start to show off with trolling the president. Because that's also part of his what? Gimmick. Now, remember, in another era, it would have worked when Joe and them was in office. But now, they didn't comprehend the viewership change. Just I was telling y'all with the music. It's a lot of reasons why it's over for them. Because things have changed. The country don't care about LeBron. That was in another era, Democratic era. This era give two fucks about LeBron. That's why I told you, all their time is up now. Their time was to only rule for a certain era. Their time is up. It's political, meaning, okay, whatever you want to say, it's agenda-based, whatever you want to say. Just know that it's a different time now. But Steve Colbert didn't get it. Plus, they use him for content. Let's go. White House warns The View could be canceled next after Joy Barr's anti-47 rant. All right? So I'm telling you, why? These platforms are for other shit, but they're turning these platforms political. That's where they're messing up at. Get it? Politics supposed to be spoken in your home, like everything else. Why people didn't comprehend that? That's why I know a lot of people forgot their way. Y'all know that politics, personal business, religion, personal business, even sexual preferences, personal business. But now you see everything is a debate. Everything is a campaign. Everything is on blast. This is why everybody became idiots. Like I say, this platform, I could do many things, right? I got many different people. Why would I want to talk politics every day? I don't work in D.C. I don't get paid for that shit. What am I going to gain from that? Okay, I'm going to stir some people up. I'm going to pick side. But this is what I'm telling you. If people learn to live their life and let stuff go, the politics is going to play out regardless. This is what I'm showing you how from the rich people ruining their life over this politics stuff to the low level people been ruining their life over politics. You don't control nothing, and whatever they're going to do anyway. And people still don't get it. But it was a disrespect of the country because America became a mockery. So it was a big fad of disrespecting presidents, disrespecting the White House, disrespecting whoever you feel like, just disrespect them. Keep going. But that is not the natural order. So I think it was 10 years of the powers that be just letting Americans run off the leash, letting them be as free as they want. I'm going to throw this at y'all too. Yes, the other party will come back, but not no time soon. A lot of y'all don't even understand what it means. You were given rights to be free. You were free for a long time, but all the freedom you got under the democracy, you were just free to be an idiot and an asshole and a dummy. So it is being reset because it's also being said that you guys are not ready to be free like that yet. You had a chance to be free. You guys proved that you're idiots because the country got worse. So they're saying when humans become more civilized, more smarter, then they will really be ready for a full democracy. But as of now, you shall get your ass whipped. That's what it's about. All right, in my opinion. In my opinion. So White House warns The View could be canceled. Next, after Joy. So like I said, we saw people take freedom of speech too far. They thought freedom of speech means I can say whatever I want. I disrespect you. I make up stuff. I keep going. I'm going to keep antagonize you much as you want. They thought that what freedom of speech means. No, freedom of speech means you do have the right to say something, but you didn't understand about consequences. Get it? That's like you talking about my family all day. You got the right to do that, but if I punch you in the mouth, then that's on me. What you going to do? Get it? I have the right to punch you in the mouth if I feel like it. That's life. So you're free to do a lot, but it don't make you smarter. That's what we're looking at. Because we was in the world of talk, talk, talk. Now, being in this one world, when you disrespecting your own country, you making yourself look weak in the world scheme of things because you don't understand the whole world is watching. That's the part y'all don't get. A lot of people don't get that part. See, you've been making your country look so weak and petty because everybody else is solid. Everybody else is ready. Pick a country. They're ready. They focus. They up to date. They up to speed. This internet made everything up to speed. If you still think other countries are behind America, just smack yourself. All right? Just smack yourself because it's not the truth. No, everybody's looking at here how y'all are divided and how y'all are stupid. That's what's going on now, y'all. So I got to put it all together to show you it was a pattern. When I showed you yesterday, LeBron did the same thing when he disrespected and kept going and kept going and kept, all right? So they thought it was going to be the same this time. But now you see Steve Colbert out of here. And now everybody that know, these are big people on TV. Like no slackers, no small daytime TV, primetime TV. But they didn't comprehend. They actually have a new fan base now. If y'all got all y'all ratings dissing the man in the blue era, it ain't the blue era no more. So that means you dissing him in the wrong era, it's not going to go good for you. It's common sense. It's common sense. So that's why I say if they couldn't see that, all right? So that's why on this channel, I'm not telling you it's the truth. I'm not with nobody. I'm going to call it what it is. But I just don't have enough good stuff all around the board. But I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm not political. But what I do is pay attention to the politics. I just don't talk a lot. I pay attention to them laws, and I pay attention to everything economic. Now, you want to talk politics with me? Talk economics. You can holler at me on that. Yeah, that's the part I care about. I don't care about nothing else. Let's go. I'm saying it for a reason, y'all. Let's go. I'm going to show y'all something. Because it's all with Will and Jada. It's with the collapse. The Hollywood strike was the start of it. That's the part y'all didn't get. Also, when I keep talking about this gaslighting and striking, when I was talking about with the regular people striking, they also set up Hollywood people with the strike. The plan is get you striking, and after that, you ain't coming back no more. And that's how it worked. When Hollywood went on strike, they fired so many of them writers. Everybody that was elders, they got rid of all of them. All right, so let me show y'all something. Let's look at this. Joy Barr from The View. Okay, in a statement to Fox News Digital, Taylor Rogers called out the show's ratings and suggested it could be pulled off the air. If Barr didn't stop attacking the president. Joy Barr is an irrelevant loser suffering from a severe case of Trump derangement syndrome. That's what it's called, TDS. They say everybody obsessed with that man, that's what they got. Trump derangement syndrome. That's what they calling that shit. So I'm saying it's no surprise, because remember, y'all, they just keep going 24/7. So like I said, it's not like, okay, Steve Colbert, you crack your jokes. It's not like you go a whole week, do your show. On Friday, you throw a couple jokes at him. All right, They won't stop. They open up the show, but you also got to remember, this is a crucial time we in. Before, we was in the goofy ass era. We was. So a lot of that shit got to pass. Because it was called dumbing down America, turning America into the Simpsons. So now that America is the Simpsons, it got to be brought back smarter. So that's why all that Simpson shit is outlawed now. You know that Simpson Family Guy shit? That shit is outlawed. And I kept telling y'all this from the beginning. When I also said, so when I said certain people going to lose their channel, certain people going to lose their platforms. If it's happening to big people, what you think going to happen? This is why I told you I'm always ahead. Everybody on this channel, you know I'm ahead. So when I said I'm not dealing with none of that, I think they being set up with all that shit. That whole list talk, I think people that's jumping on that bait, I think a lot of them, I'm telling you, I think a lot of people shit is going to get canceled. And I'm going to say it again. The main thing people keep forgetting, TikTok did not get their judgment yet. So I'm going to tell people, man, if one day we wake up and TikTok is gone, boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. And if you sleeping thinking TikTok can't disappear, you's an idiot, because TikTok judgment come, I think, September. Better be ready. Let's go. Hear what they saying about Shannon Sharp. They ain't finished with him neither. All right? So look, let me show y'all, man. All of them are catching smoke. All right, check it out. Do what they said about Joy. She should self-reflect on her own jealousy of the president, historical popularity, before her show is next to be pulled off the air. So what I'm trying to tell you is, The View got a direct shot from the White House, straight up, a direct warning shot. White House warns The View could be canceled next, telling them straight up, right here. First of all, and I tell you, this shit is funny, it's hilarious, man. That's why I'm going to show y'all the jokes, my smart people. I'm going to show you the jokes in it, all right, boom. They're already saying people got derangement syndrome, right? They got 47 derangement syndrome. The reason why I don't say his name a lot, like I told y'all, I don't say his name because the internet can pick it up as hate speech. So that's why I say 47. I say certain things where I say it, y'all, because I know this how this thing works. Certain things be picked up as hate speech. That's why I say rainbow. I say certain words. I know I might supposed to talk one way, but if you keep saying them words, it can pick up as hate speech. That's why I don't say his name like that. That's why I say 47. Because you keep saying his name, next thing you know, you get flagged because AI pick up as you a hater, or you just whatever it is. Or you might have stuff on your channel that they don't want his name affiliated with. I'm telling you. So look. I'm gonna show you how they troll and crack jokes. Why they be telling them straight up. And I've been seeing this shit on TV. Because I saw when he first had his mouth, he said, man, I don't know what's wrong with them. It's like they got the so-and-so deranged syndrome. Yeah, that's what they got. So I be laughing at the shit. But right here, look, this guy, they throw a shot. They basically saying that the woman Joy on The View is jealous because her career in the trash and they not getting no shine. So, and their views going down. So being that their views going down, they trying to say they clout chasing. She should self-reflect on her own jealousy of the president. 47 historical popularity before her show. Basically saying he was more famous than her before the show. Yeah, I know that. The Apprentice. Okay. So they basically saying she jealous and she need to shut up before she get her shit pulled off the air. So after throwing shots, calling her jealous and saying she's deranged, her show, look. Her show is the next to be pulled off air. It's the next, which is what? The View. So you got the facts. Everybody's getting shut down. When I said family, we just went through the first 6 months. You got 3.5 years left. But in my opinion, by the end of this year, by Thanksgiving, a lot of stuff is going to be just cleaned up. This Thanksgiving, either you're going to be good eating or you're not. All right? That's what I'm trying to tell you what's going to happen. But they ain't listen. You ain't noticed this the hottest summer ever? Holla at me. When have we ever had a summer this hot? I'm dead serious. But already spoke about it. So this summer going to be hot. This summer is hell on earth, y'all. I'm not even. That's my opinion. This shit hell on earth. It is so hot. I'm talking about hot all around the table. Yes. So anyway, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Once again, right? Shannon Sharp, he being super dragged. But now, you know, people petty, right? So people are going back into some of the things he said. And it's one of the things I heard him say out of his own mouth, where he was talking about financing his daughter's wedding. And it was something about he was talking petty, like he ain't spending no more than $30,000 on his daughter's wedding. Now that's one thing. Y'all also know he's supposed to have been rich, but we're gonna leave it at that. The point within what they're coming at Shannon with now is saying, you was talking all that junk about how much money you ain't gonna spend at your daughter's wedding, but now you just paid this woman generational wealth. It's being said Shannon Sharp paid out $23 million. We went through it already. It's people saying, you don't know what's the numbers. No, we don't know the numbers, but I got a brain. We went through it already. If she turned down $10 million and she won 50, they gonna settle around that 20 range. Because Tony Busby, the lawyer, got to get his cut too. So I'm gonna say today, in my opinion, I would say she might have not walked off with no less than 16 to 18 million. That's my opinion. That's the least she walked away with, 16 to 18 million. That's my opinion. But it's being said that Shannon came off 23 million. That's being said. We don't know if it's a fact, but here's his daughter. So it is truth in this shit. Because I did hear him talking a certain way about what he wouldn't do for his daughter. Not that. So I thought, look, reality, y'all, everything is reality. It's very simple. Let's think about this real quick. This man just had to pay out $20 million to a woman younger than his daughter. But he never gave his daughter that money. I don't think people know what happened with this Shannon Sharp shit. Everybody is trained to look at just entertainment. People not getting this shit. This man just gave a young lady more money than he gave his daughters, but he actually just gave this woman his daughter's money that he's supposed to leave behind for them. That's why it was a joke in it. She can retire from OnlyFans. Y'all didn't get it. When I told you that they idiots and I don't deal with them no more, I don't deal with them. As soon as they show me who they are, they finish. No, because you become dumb watching dumb people. Shit happens to you. No, my point is he is so sorry and stupid. Ever since he been accused, I don't watch him. They so corny right now. They got to use other entertainers for content. At this point, you're only going to see entertainers talking about other entertainers. They don't have nothing left. They have to wait on trending topics. Now look at the brain of a picklehead. His sexual behavior allegedly made him have to take money out his daughter's mouth. Don't he got grandkids, y'all? That was his grandkids' money. See, when I tell you people don't get it because they stupid, you got the proof that these people don't have self-discipline. You got the proof they're not as smart as they talk. You have the proof they are idiots to get the money. But you see now, they don't got the money. And I'm going to say it again. If you pay attention, go back to November. Go back to the elections. And then you come back and tell me what role did Shannon Sharp play in the elections. And we'll leave that over there. Now back to this. No, the way people coming at him, when I actually thought about his daughter, the shit is kind of sad. Because this idiot did just give away his daughter's money. Because if he died today, that was their money. So him making a payout from his own stupidity, people not looking at, he ruined their future. He disgraced his kids. He forget his brother and everything else. He disgraced his children, his daughters. Man, his daughters probably be cooking them to the day they can't. There's nothing he can say to his daughters no more. Because he's on his own show talking about how he ain't giving his daughter something about no more than $30,000 for her wedding. But it's not the point of the money. It's the principle. Daddy, you tricking off on the side with young ladies. That shit cost us money and embarrassed the name. Forever, if his daughter get into anything else, that's Shannon Sharp daughter. See, it's the relation. That's Shannon Sharp daughter. So what they gonna think of her? No, y'all. We're going to look through the same thing with Jay. We're going to look at all them and their kids. They're all sorry. They're all sorry. They don't make kids out of love. All right? That's why they're all weird. But the thing is this. Let's go. This is something I said. I'm going to show you public opinion what they're saying about Shannon. I secretly think Shannon Sharpe 100% thinks black women are beneath him, including his own daughter. And I thought this before we even learned that he had a higher spending budget for his 20-year-old white girl sex worker. Now, family, y'all also know I said the same thing about Shannon Sharpe before all this shit happened. When I proved to y'all that Shannon Sharpe do not respect black women, he don't like their ass. He done ragged their ass so many times. That's right. No, man, no. Told you, man, they all disgrace. It's sad. It's sad. You know what make it all sad? Because people are brainwashed by them. People look up to them. People call them unk. People still support them after everything when they show you who they are. Disrespect woman. Probably hate his mama because he grew up on a farm. He from Chicago, but I think his mama dropped his ass off on a farm in Chicago and left his ass. He might hate his mama. But check it out. Disrespect woman, tricking off with white woman, disrespecting black woman, then going on mandates with black men. But still, people still watch and listen to this fucking idiot. All right? Like his voice means something. No, people like Shannon support Shannon. When you understand that concept, you'll get it very clear. All right? I'm not mad at Shannon. I know who support him. Because these celebrities they the ones that gave me the proof. Like, yo, people different. People different now, y'all. I'm like, no. And everybody different is in that community. I started seeing it through these celebrity analytics. I do my homework too. I said, nah, we looking at a different human being now. They condone all this shit. So you know what I said? I'm going that way. That's right. And I'm going to change the one-way sign, flip it. I'm going that way, but I'm going to make the sign say I went that way. So you ain't going to know which way I went. I don't fuck with them at all. At all. But I told people the truth. I'm not them anyway. All right? So look. This the truth of it. Look at it like this, y'all. This guy tricked off his generational wealth. He tricked off his generational wealth. You know what they saying about Shannon we're going to look at today? They saying Shannon Sharpe had to pay that woman more than he made in his own salary a year. Can't make it up. They say the money he paid her, he never made in his whole career in 1 year. This is facts. We also going to look at the concept when I've been telling you one of my slogans is what? Kicked off the TV. Kicked off the TV. When I say they ain't never coming back. Because I'm going to show you today what I really meant is they're never going to get TV money again. I'm going to show you TV money. Matter of fact, you see TV money through Stephen Colbert. See that? He was grossing 50, 40 million off TV. It's a difference when I told you the TV from the damn internet. They can go live all day on this fucking YouTube. They can go live all day on their shit. But if they're not on that TV, they're not respected. Because they don't bring in the millions. They don't move that merch. They're not respected in households. TV is about households. I'm going to tell the world again because people have popcorn brain. TV has always been the foundation of America, the biggest of the biggest, because it controls everything in America. The TV is the sales, the stores, the technology, the news, the merchandise. It is everything, the influence, agenda, public opinion. The TV is always where it's at. It is what shaped and molded the world you live in now. So like I said, people forgot the internet was the underground, the other world. We went to the internet to get away from the real world because most of us knew the last 10 years was a fake world and it was full of shit. So we just wanted to be on the internet. But I wanted people to understand that it's a new law and order. So the idiots are off the TV now. The fools are off the TV. The ones with agendas are off the TV because America said, I'm tired of watching basketball. I got to keep hearing political shit. I want to watch the Late Show, get me some laughs. How the fuck I'm going to laugh when they keep talking political shit? I just got off work on a night shift. I just got off work in the morning. I'm just trying to eat my breakfast and watch The View. Here they go talking about political shit. So that's what America became. It became a bunch of babbling idiots. If you ever see a black woman on my arm, I'm just holding her for the police. That's what they're saying about Shannon. So I'm showing you that other people, they like me, because I got a lot of family. And my other family members, they don't fuck with Shannon. They don't like him. All right? So anybody rock with him, just know we don't rock with you. It's very simple. We laughing at all y'all. 24/7. Hey, family, did I say we're going to be laughing at their ass for a minute? That's right. We going to keep laughing. Straight up. But look, everybody know, and I'm showing you all people. Black women do not rock with them. So they don't. So months ago, I've been figured out. I was like, yo, black women don't watch them. That's why they come on that nightcap. I said, man, they for the brothers. Also, we also spoke about how many of us that's young, when we were young, we know that Nightcap was a soft porno show on HBO. We were sneaking watching. That's right. There's a reason why all of us ain't turned zesty, because we were looking at titties real young. We were sneaking doing it. You get it? Some of y'all got caught. What you doing in this living room? You got caught. Anyway, he names a night show with Ocho Nightcap. Nightcap also mean they be lying at night because they be capping. All right? So I just want you to know, everybody look at Shannon as a clown. And without trending topics, he has nothing. And if he don't pay nobody to come on Club Shay Shay, he has nothing. But just know this fact, he in the hole. And he paid out. These are facts, y'all. He paid this woman more than he ever made in 1 year's salary. These are the facts. I'm going to prove it today. But this what the world's saying. He's officially cut off by black women. He was cut off before this shit happened. So I already know what's up. I don't think you're going to be too successful without black women. The men just want to watch you, Shannon. They're not going to buy shit. You know what I'm saying? They just want to gaze and look at you. Let's go. Hold up. Let me bring it back. Rewind. Shannon Sharp 100% thinks black women are beneath him, including his own daughter. And I thought this before we even learned that he had a higher spending budget for his 20-year-old white girl sex worker hookup than for his own black child. See? People playing a race game on Shannon. All right? So, nobody in their right mind going to respect this idiot, because he put it on blast out his own mouth. He said it. Now, think about it. He allegedly net worth 30 million plus, allegedly at the time. He's supposed to be up. He's supposed to be winning after the Cat Williams interview. Got him most of the money he got now. A big percentage come from that Cat Williams interview. So after that, he bragging on the internet, talking shit. I ain't giving my daughter that. He talking about how he basically would penny pinch his daughter's wedding. See how that karma come back? So when y'all want to talk about black magic, that's black magic on his ass. He gave a limit of what he gonna spend on his own daughter. But that other lady, she ain't had no limit. Told you, it's their mouth gonna always destroy their ass. Big ass mouth, y'all. Big ass mouth. That's their problem. That's why he got kicked off the TV. Why? Big ass mouth. That's why all they big ass mouth gonna be underground. It's called a dark web. Right. That's where they gonna be at, y'all. So let's go. Shannon Sharp has to pay $23 million to a white Latina with a pancake ass, but told his daughter she had a max budget of $30,000 for her wedding, so she needs to serve her guests spaghetti. He said this on his own show that if my daughter have a wedding, she going to get $30,000. She's just getting $30,000 from me, and I guess you're going to serve spaghetti, something like that. See that? Created generational wealth for somebody else. Goddamn. That's some real shit right there, y'all. I'm sorry. After that, see, like I said, I already didn't respect him. If you respect that fool after that, that alone destroyed his ass. What up, punches? Check it out, y'all. This simple shit. That man created generational wealth for somebody else, family. God damn it. If it's not the truth, yes, it is. Yes, it is, family. No, they not that smart. They are all showing us who they are because you got to comprehend this, y'all. He had a 30-year career and got stupid at 57. That's what I wanted y'all to see. He got turned into a kid. And like I said, thanks, bro. I think Hollywood controlled his dumb ass. That's what I think. I think Hollywood was right. That man named Hollywood, the stylist of the game, he styled a lot of people. He the one gave Shannon his whole dress. And I actually think he was controlling Shannon's ass. Get it? Yeah. Top and the bottom. I think he was the top. So you got your proof Shannon's a dummy. This also is giving you clarity on when you try to be so young, you try to out young your own daughter, you're going to become a damn idiot. That's right. People don't understand. You don't got to be old. It's okay to be young, but when you're young and dumb or an idiot, your kids ain't going to respect you. That's Shannon. What they say, you try to be too cool, you're going to lose. So he was trying to be so cool, he go messing with a young girl, and now his ass done lost. He's an idiot. This Shannon Sharp slogan. This from now on, everybody just write in his chat in his comment section. Because this some real shit. This some real rap right here. He created generational wealth for somebody else. Goddamn. That's some fucked up shit. If I was his daughters, I would slay his ass. Meaning I would give him hell 24/7. Dad, you played football all these years. Dad, you played for the Ravens, the Broncos. You in the Hall of Fame, Dad. You did all this shit and it went to somebody else. If I was his daughters, I would disown his ass and change that last name Sharp. That last name Sharp is doodoo now. It's straight up. I would be ashamed to be his kid. If that was my dad, I'd punch him in the fucking face. I would. I'd crack his glasses. Yes, I would. He ruined it, Dad. Pop. I'm telling you, man, straight up. Cause what are you going to tell his daughter now? You can't tell your daughter nothing. What you going to tell her now? You mean to tell me you gave away this money to somebody younger than me and I'm your child? Oh, no. That's Shannon, though, y'all. So he has the audacity to sit in people's face like he's still respected. But I already said it already. Who face are they playing in, y'all? Who's the only ones that believe them? Let's play the race game. Who's the only one that still watch this shit? Who's the only one that still believe and listen to anything? Huh? It's exposed, y'all. You're watching it clear as day, y'all. That's it. Nope. You see, without Skip Bayless, without Fox Sports, he done. Because guess what? Now we're going to look at, I got the facts for y'all today. I was ready this Saturday. Check it out. Now to prove to you Shannon going broke, and to prove to y'all that Shannon ain't good like that, I'm going to show you people that make Shannon Sharp's salary he had to pay. That money he had to pay out, I'm going to show you people making that salary a year. That's right. Doing the same thing. No, that kicked off the TV shit for real. No, y'all. They making money on this internet, but they not getting the millions. Before they get the millions, they just had to show up to work. And then some people get the millions, they only work 1 day a week, 2 days a week. That's it. A lot of y'all forgot the whole Hollywood game. You thought everybody was a celebrity, but they not no more. All right. Sidebar. Yesterday. All right. So you see how they're disrespecting your era? Do you see how they're disrespecting this culture? All right. They say this is payback for Kobe. Y'all want him out the GOAT section so bad? Meanwhile, saying you really obsessed with that man. That's right. No, y'all. They have no more pride and dignity, no more respect. Only their fans. That's all they have left. I love you, fans. That's all they have left. Good to see everybody on this Saturday morning. Shout out to the new people as well. What's up, Sonia? What's up, Sel B More? What's up? B More up in here. Yeah, we're going to be talking about Jada. I didn't even know they had a mansion out there. Yeah, because they were separated. I think Jada went back home and was chilling in the mansion in Maryland. Yeah, a lot of people don't know Maryland is still one of the most conservative states. They just said this week, Maryland has the top 10 school system in America. They got I think they said 4th. But I know for a fact Maryland school system is number 4 in the country. Yes. A lot of people don't know that. See, people talk about DC and Baltimore, but they don't know about Maryland. You know what I'm saying? Outskirts. Yeah, where the rich be at. Stuff like that. It's all together, DMV. But I didn't know that JADA had I didn't know they had a mansion in Maryland. Yeah, because they selling property. We're going to talk about that. So anyway, y'all, we're going to get off this. I'm just showing you the level of disrespect. So you're going to see Shannon don't talk that LeBron is a GOAT no more. I don't listen to his show, but I bet you he don't talk that shit no more. Nope. And then I want y'all to also see. Remember he was co-signing him. Remember they was okay. Y'all both remember when he was on the top of the top, undisputed. You remember he was on top of the world. You remember when LeBron was on top of the world. You remember they could say and do whatever they want, and it was accepted. But I just want you to see the parallel of them being disrespected the worst at the same exact time, so you might get a clue that it's not a coincidence. That's why I'm showing it to you. They're both being disrespected by the same people. All right? So, who else is a clown that got flipped? This guy. He's an idiot. He's another idiot. He's also Shannon's homeboy. So, I just want you to see how they all got flipped and they're idiots now. And some of us, we have nothing to do with none of this shit. All right? He's talking about Jalen Hurts when he didn't win nothing. And I don't care about Jalen Hurts neither. But we saw this guy blow the Super Bowl and looked at the ball on the ground. He's the reason why Peyton Manning got a ring. But you're going to see he's an idiot. Because he was playing football, then he turned to a vegan. And that's why his career is over with. You didn't know vegan was their own nation. Sorry to tell you that. Vegan is different from vegetarian. Vegan is their own people. A lot of people that's vegans, they're under mind control. A lot of people that's vegans, they love to talk about politics. People that's vegans somehow just love to debate. They're their own people too. Vegan nation. You got Freak Nation. You got Vegan Nation. Don't matter to me. To me, they're all weirdos. He's another one. Why? I'm going to show you today. These are the real black people. The real black people are them now. All right? Or everybody that's considered weird, they call themselves black, don't they? They speak that black talk, right? They stand up for black people, right? Well, that's them, and I'm not them. I just want people to get that shit clear. These are their own people now. All right? Because they made it that way. All right? They're fucking weird. It also played out through the Diddy trial. No. They're all weirdos now. But they are black. I have to say that because that is what got them paid. Tap into a show tonight. I bet you. Watch how he gonna react. That's how they got their money. So that's why I gotta say it. Now they by themselves. Straight up. All right. So look, we gotta go there because I'm gonna show you how this plant is panning out. A whole era. Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis. Now a lot of y'all that's up to date, y'all know Bruce Willis allegedly has the same exact thing as Wendy Williams, but Bruce Willis is supposed to be worse. Bruce Willis has nothing. Then the joke with Bruce Willis, he was Mr. Die Hard. He was Mr. Whip Ass Kick Ass. Now he worse than Muhammad Ali. No, it's all of them, y'all. When you put the whole thing together, I do not know what Hollywood did. I don't know what they did. But all I know is they whole shit is being dismantled. We're going to talk about it in a few, y'all. Beyonce charging $650 for VIP tickets. No mercy. But we also going to talk about her being banned from the pyramids in Egypt. Blah! They can't even go see the pyramids, y'all. We'll talk about that. Bruce Willis' net worth in 2025. Who manages actors' estate? See his film earnings, endorsements, royalties, and wealth. You know how much money he made? How many blockbusters? I think Bruce got robbed. Bruce is just like Wendy, y'all. Yup. And Ashton Kutcher stole this girl. Hold up. I went too far. Let me close this out real quick. This is Bruce Willis. Mr. Die Hard, y'all. See Bruce Willis, Mr. Fifth Element. You know what else make it funny? One of my favorite movies, Unbreakables. That's another good movie, y'all. I might watch that today. Unbreakables. Remember, he couldn't die. It started off with he survived the plane crash. And Samuel Jackson played a black man that was fragile, weak-boned. Anyway, he was supposed to be this guy that never could, like, you know, he was so powerful, unbreakable. But now you see Bruce Willis is broken, straight up. So that's why I say it's just weird how Hollywood play out sometimes. Yes, he's a broken man. He might doodle on himself and got to wear Pampers, y'all, straight up. Will Smith reportedly offloading property for cash to keep up with the enormous bills. Now, that is true. He does have a lot of bills. They do. But I did my homework. Will got a lot. They got a lot of money. They straight. But I look at it as this. They are going to break up. They are going to separate. And I think Will is getting his money together before the separation. That's what I think. Will Smith's career earnings have seemingly taken a slight downturn since the contentious episode between him and Chris Rock on the Oscar stage in March 2022, which resulted in a 10-year ban from the awards ceremony. That's when I first started saying that Black Hollywood is finished. When I started connecting the dots of Hollywood, the acting part and the entertainment part, 2022, boom. So you see, Will is banned for 10 years, but I also know what that means. It means he won't be getting no award, which means he really ain't gonna be doing no work. And if he do any work, it's not gonna get no damn Oscar. That's what it means. Which means even if Will get the acting, he's still not gonna be respected as a top-notch actor. That's what that means. He will not be respected as a top-notch actor probably till he got to do something after 2032. After his ban, he might be respected. Also, the clue I got from Will, which I knew back then, I said, if Will is a top actor and he on ice, I said, nah, this going somewhere. Then what happened after that? Jamie Foxx. He filming on Netflix, his own thing. Next thing you know, he gets sick. He in the hospital. The other top black actor. Then after that, the same summer, the writer's strike comes. No jobs. From TV to a movie and all other forms of Hollywood. Writers. The writer's strike was separate. So you had the actor strike and the writer's strike. The ones who write all the scripts, all the ideas, all of them were jobless. So I've been seeing it crashing. Then I started seeing every designer company cashing out. People don't know the designer companies done merged because I knew the chain of command. I said, well, when Hollywood is dead, that means the celebrities' money going to slow up, which means they're not going to be shopping like that. The designers know that, so the designers started downsizing. Yes, Gucci, all of them, Versace, yes. I think Michael Kors, Versace, all of them together. It's like some of them, a lot of them merged out. Some of them got bought out. Matter of fact, Coach done bought out. Actually, Coach is bigger than all of them. Coach bought out Michael Kors, I think, Versace, all that shit. Just know that's a whole nother topic. So when they was on strike, I saw the designer companies cashing out and downgrading and so I knew they wasn't shopping like that. They couldn't just go run by the red bottoms and Louis like they know. And ever since 2022, I've been telling you, Black Hollywood is finished. And you will see it. And since then, all of them are on the internet now. 2022, he was still playing the NFL. 2022, Shannon Sharp was on TV. In 2022, Will Smith was still good before that shit happened. Beyonce, they were still dealing with that Renaissance tour, but for the most part, everybody you're going to see before 2022 was okay. It was none of this shit you seeing. It was nothing wrong with Bruce Willis before then like that. See? So you seen Wendy, you start seeing all this stuff start happening. The key to Wendy Williams is what? She got taken off TV. Now you seeing Steve Gobert, but it started with Wendy. So when I tell you it's a big thing, it's not just one thing, it's all together. It's just piece by piece. Look at it as stone by stone being removed. That's what you're watching. Because a new world being built. They from an old era. So being that they from an old era, reality is outside. In this world, it's called what? Reality TV. So the TV is where the real people at, and all the has-beens are on internet. Get it? Put it out to you like that. So I'm saying it because it's a game being played. Whereas people that still think all of these old celebrities are good standard because you forgot what a celebrity is. And y'all still judge them according to who they were, even though they fell from grace and they're not that no more. They just still hit that live button. And I'm showing you this because people believed in these people, but now they're all being exposed. All right, that's it. So this is a Hollywood exposure. Something else I meant to post, I'll show you later. When I'm gonna prove to y'all, when I've been kept saying that, the gov controls Hollywood. I'll show you that the next time. All right? Because some big news came out of that. Will Smith, the actor's multi-million-dollar net worth, is being treated by enormous bills, reportedly stemming from managing his sprawling properties. So it's alleged he got a lot of properties. But when I saw his net worth, he's good. He's good. To blow off some of the steam of the star, reportedly sold a 5-bedroom Maryland mansion for $795,000, basically $800,000. And his listed Woodland Hills home earlier in the year, he sold that home for $2 million. So he sold 2 homes. An insider has predicted that the actor, you know what else they showing us? They had all these homes because they swingers. That's why. Get it? Taking different people. You go get Will doing this thing at one house. Jada doing. That's all that is. That's part of it. Then it's their vacation homes. But right here, the actor and his wife cannot hold out for much longer in the face of their increasing difficult situation, which is becoming increasingly challenging to maintain on a daily basis. Another side of the story is the current living situation between Will and Jada, where they reside separately in different homes, and the actor still sorts the bills for both properties. According to Radar Online, the couple is reportedly not on the same page about continuing. So what we really looking at is Will Smith liquidating assets. He liquidating because he got to pay it all anyway. And he also knows if they separate, he got to set Jada straight. So this is what I think, which you should probably see clear. We always heard that Ben was going to break up, but I think they just did it smart. I think being that they knew they were going to break up, he probably said, well, Miles, let me make as much money as I can. So when we break up, you get it? And meaning Jada probably worked in her favor too. Well, you want a divorce now? You only going to get this much. See, that could have been years ago. You only going to get this much. But if we make some more money, then we separate, then you get a better payout. I think that's what they did. Because I'm the one that Ben said, fools, they deal with open relationship. They were using all of that shit for content because they had a $60 million deal. Red Table Talk was part of that $60 million deal. So that's when she started making up Tupac stories, and they started to run with the August Alsina story. That was a gimmick for sales because y'all kept forgetting there are 2 actors. Kept forgetting that. That was their gimmicks. Yes, and they recouped their money. They made that money back too. They made that $60 million. Yes, they did. All on Red Table Talk on Facebook. And I'm gonna tell you like this: they got $60 million. They made it back off the movie King Richard and Red Table Talk. Period. So I actually think that they already was separated. They been knew they was gonna break up, but they did something smart and stayed together to get their net worth up. So when they separate, they both will be all right. That's what I think. Because you know they got the kids. Will Smith's career and earnings have seemingly taken a slight downturn. And he's banned for 10 years, which means he's not going to be doing no top-notch product no time soon. Cold word, he's shut down. An insider has predicted that the actor and his wife cannot hold out much longer in the face of their increasingly difficult situation, which is becoming increasingly challenged to maintain on a daily basis. Another side of the story is the current living situation between Will and Jada. All right, so y'all got it clear. The Oscar winners' 3-year-old controversy still blowing hot on his checks. Like I said, he's not getting no more money. You also got to look at it. Yes, they were up. Yes, they're rich, but they've been living off their money. When I spoke about they was going broke, no, it's not about going broke. The smart ones know to cash out before I go broke. So this same time, 2022, I showed you how Dr. Dre was selling his music, Lil Wayne sold his music, Future was selling his music, and they were cashing out. Cashing out meant, let me get some of this money because the stock is crashing. Let me get this money off my raps now because once this shit crash, it ain't going to be worth shit. So when I tell you it's a crash, let me explain it to you. Business. Maybe some people got inside scoop because the key to this whole shit, what people don't comprehend. After the Diddy trial, the stock of rap music is down. It's not as valuable as it used to be. The stock has crashed. It went down. All right? That's what people don't comprehend. The stock of the music, the era, the genre, all of y'all stocks, to make it clear, black entertainment stock is down. This is why I use code words like you're not the favorite. You're not the favorite because you don't sell the most merchandise. You don't get the most views on TV. You're not the most influential dressers. You're not trendsetters no more. You're not the favorite. You're not needed at these jobs no more. You're not the favorite. Due to society and lack of certain advancements. That is why. They know this through ratings, sales, and merchandise. When you seeing all these shows get canceled, meaning not getting no viewership, which means they're irrelevant. All right, so let's go. Red Table Talk. The table of lies. The table of gaslighting where me and my family can eat and get a check off the idiots that believe our shit. It's about it. Table of lies. That's what it should have been called. Table of lies. All right? So, you're looking at these weird dysfunctional families that everybody prays or were told to praise, or they're so big because you were taught to praise money. It's just that a lot of weirdos had money because they give money to weirdos. So now I want you to see, this is my main point, how all of them were supposed to be these perfect families, but somehow you're seeing their family crumbling and being dissolved in your face. Just like I said before, anybody following them, I bet your family is finished. I bet you got divorced already because they're idiots. But their job was to promote weird shit. Be married with kids and promote sharing your bedroom. That's these idiots. All right? What if I told you Red Table Talk was based on messing up marriages? All right? But now I want y'all to see clear how they're all weirdos and their time is up. Time's up. Nobody looks up to them. Nobody cares about them. I can't wait till they disappear. They're boring, dry. They've been around for years. We know their whole shit. Will Smith, Quincy Jones. We know about Bashir from Empire. We sick of seeing their face. She lies. She don't got no damn alopecia. She's a liar. Alopecia will have permanent bald spots. Liar. Because they think people stupid. But I'm going to just leave it alone. No, they're all weird. Families that start after they're fucking grown as hell, after they be put in arranged relationships. And out of arranged relationships, they start families. but you think their families be real. No, they all fucking weird. How I know Jay-Z weird? Because he didn't wait to have his first kid at damn near 40. That he was proud of. He's a weirdo. No, they're celebrity families. Weirdos. Only weirdos bring their kids on stage. Only weirdos do that, y'all. That's no different from you going to your job, bringing your toddler to work. Same shit. They're idiots. All right? Reason why I say that, because now they're all getting exposed as the idiots they are. Meaning they were nobody to look up to. None of them. Dehumanizing experience. We're going to talk about it now. Somebody said they was treated less than a human. But I want you to see the narrative pushed on Beyonce. Another sidebar is, I didn't know she was in Vegas. So we in Vegas right now. Y'all see it. We in. So, being that we in Vegas, I didn't know she was in Vegas. But right before this Vegas thing takes off, she started off yesterday. Bad news. So I want y'all to see, this is how she's being put, like the narrative on them, y'all already know what it is. So I'm going to show you how they put her out here now. This is what they think of Beyonce. This is them revealing the behavior you was told about them. Thank you very much, Jobs. They said they treat people less than humans, like nobody, like trash. We know that already. Dehumanizing experience at singer's concert after paying over $650 for VIP tickets. I'm going to say it again. I'm not mad at Beyonce and Jay-Z for charging and taxing these idiots. They the dummies that keep paying it. They stupid. That's what they get. That's right. They know you like to be dragged. You're going to charge your ass and drag your ass. And hopefully you be short on one of your bills. That's right. Because you're so starstruck. Told you. People don't go to see the show. They pay to see them. But they know that. That's why they tax their ass. Get it? They know all you want to do. You want to get by that stage. You want to be around so you can take that picture. We're going to tax you for it. So the reason why ticket sales went up, because they knew everybody pull that phone out. Man, people remember when the most you're going to pay for exclusive floor seats, the most they used to be was like $300. That was the most. Now, the nosebleed seats be $500. Beyonce fan, because they know that this is also what I was telling people. These celebrities knew the past decade been about celebrity worship. So being that you want to see the celebrity, they tax your ass to see me. Not to hear my music, you getting taxed to see me in the flesh. I'm charging you $100 for my songs, and I'm charging you $300 just to see me, period. That's what y'all didn't get. It was idol worshiping. And they know we can charge whatever we want. So when I said that, Chris Brown know what he's doing when he charges fans $1,000 for a picture. Anybody that worship me, you gonna pay this $1,000 because you just want to see me, and you want a picture, right? $1,000. They know that. They got smart because they know y'all kept taking free pictures and all that. Nope. Now we're gonna tax their ass. So like I said, Beyonce fans recount dehumanizing experience at singer's concert after paying over $650. Look at the price, y'all. That shit says no mercy. You think they care about it? Pfft. Let's go. They call people netizens, internet people, are questioning the accommodations for disabled fans at Beyonce's ongoing Cowboy Carter tour. After a visually impaired attendee claimed she was dehumanized at one of the shows. The individual named Esther revealed in an interview that she was forced to hand over her cane before entering the VIP area she paid for. Let's go. The Beyonce fan also claimed that security ignored her explanation that the cane was a visual aid and later moved her to a different section after she used the bathroom. The visually impaired fan was forced to hand over her cane by security. This is the story on Beyonce. Like I said, nothing but bad news. They put out their own good news. This is the news on them. Bad news. So it's strategic. When you're on tour, as we speak, but you got bad news coming out about how you treat people, you can see where it's going at, right? This supposed to be a vision, a person that's their vision is impaired. And allegedly they paid for the VIP to be closer to the show. Yeah, y'all. Which one is it? Are they freaking billionaires or are they just bloodthirsty for money? You see, they don't have no love for people, y'all. They have no compassion. People give free concerts. Look how much they charge. But their mansion got burnt down in Malibu. Are they trying to make the money back off this tour? Are they trying to make $200 million? Are they trying to make the money back? I don't know. I've never heard this stuff, y'all. All right, let's go. Because you got to be a dummy to pay $650. So look, the disabled fan named Esther revealed in an interview that she was forced to hand over her cane before entering the VIP area. So now, right, have they been getting death threats? Because they've been acting very scary lately. I said, in my opinion, I think Jay-Z had on a vest in Atlanta. I also said, I assume they don't have no more protection because I don't think that the White House is protecting them like that, if you get what I'm saying. I don't think they get the special treatment of bulletproof Suburbans. You get it? I think they got to pay for their own security. And I think they've been extra paranoid. That's another topic of discussion. When I said, why is he dressed with a leather coat in Atlanta on stage with all this stuff on? Then I said, I think, he might have had a vest on. Because we saw the vest he had on in Paris. But why is this woman being shaken down like that? They're making it like that cane might have been a weapon, which is true. But it also showed me that they're on high alert, which means they're not good. And they know they're not good. And they know why they're not good. Because a lot of people just don't like them. They're from a certain era. That's it. So, let's continue on. Because you also going to see how Beyonce got banned from Egypt. And y'all didn't know that. I didn't know neither. A Beyonce fan, once again, they pushing this shit that she treat her fans like doo-doo. And they so evil and wicked. And they have no heart and compassion for people. They're just money hungry and thirsty. That's the narrative. Beyonce fan is saying she felt dehumanized, worse than a human. And she suffered at the tour. So, let's go. Meaning a lot of people been commenting on it. So it's spreading. Esther told BBC Radio. Y'all know BBC in London. Because don't forget, over there they getting exposed. All right, so look. She tell her story overseas now. She claimed to have reached out to the ticket provider to explain her accessibility needs, but received no response, even of the day of the concert. Although her initial entry into the venue went smoothly, things changed when she attempted to access the VIP, which she paid for. Ruth said she was stopped by security who repeatedly barked at her and her companions, saying she can't go down there. So that's what's being said on her. The fan was taken to a different location midway through the concert. So that's the word on them. Now let's get into this shit that made me laugh yesterday. Because this is a shock to a lot of y'all. Huh? Didn't I tell you? We'll leave it alone. They love pyramid worship because that's all they know. Master taught them about pyramids, y'all. That's why they love pyramids. Little do they ass know they all trapped in pyramid. They all trapped in the same shit. They never getting out. Let's go. This shit funny because I know who this man is. This shit hilarious, y'all. Let's go, man. Archaeologist claims Beyonce bodyguard got the star banned from Egypt pyramids. Know why this shit funny? Because he's the celebrity pyramid man. He is the one sanctioning our day to give you the full breakdown of the pyramid. People also don't understand that the pyramids was a great phenomenon back in the 16, 17, 18, before that. But in modern time, y'all know about Napoleon. The pyramids became a fad. Egyptology. Egyptology was started in the 1800s by Europeans. And these Europeans, when they put these other people in bondage, they say the only other knowledge you're able to learn when you're free is Egypt. That's it. So it's 2025, so I'm not going to play with nobody. A lot of y'all been worshiping pyramids and shit. That's cool. But in the real world, they're going to tell you every time, you idiots are not from here. Hey, idiots, you can praise these pyramids all you want to. Doesn't mean we're going to respect y'all like that. What if I told you my opinion, the pyramids is nothing but tombstones? What if I told you my opinion, Egypt is nothing but a big-ass funeral home? I mean, a big-ass graveyard. Now, didn't I tell you they love to praise the dead? They really praise the dead because they dead people. Dead people, dead culture. Everything they was given was dead. They gave them false light, y'all. So I'm gonna show you again why this shit is hilarious. How the hell do you get banned from the pyramids? That shit is hilarious. So look, no, that's what I call get your ass out of here. Don't come back. All right, so look, allegedly they got banned by this man because he's the celebrity pyramid. He, like I said, he the jayz of the pyramids, man. You go to the pyramids, he the Diddy of that shit. He's a celebrity pyramid man. Yes, he know everything about them shits in and out. He know how to break them down. He know everything. Yeah, he does. So meanwhile, when you go to Egypt and you famous, you got to go holler at him. And if he said you're not good, you're not good. So what he said was, y'all, they try to disrespect him because he had his camera crew filming when Beyonce came. But they try to disrespect him and take his camera, the bodyguard. So when he said when they took his camera and tried to play him like he was a nobody, he was a sucker, he said that's why he banned their ass. All right? Because the truth is he also know you guys got false knowledge anyway. You come here to look at the pyramids and just look at them, but you don't know shit. You only know what you was told, what you was given. You know that. So everybody from other countries know that Americans' knowledge is manufactured. So the truth is, everybody from Europe and Africa and Asia, they laugh at Americans behind their back. Yes, they do. It's the truth. Because they know that y'all don't really be doing real research and you're not really into learning like that. You just do shit because it's convenient for you. So they know this shit. Plus, I'm not going to play with none of y'all. First of all, Egypt has been conquered so many times. Egypt has been conquered, pillaged, dragged, destroyed, slayed so many times. A lot of y'all claim to be so smart and got ancient history knowledge. But why you didn't comprehend that Egypt has been slaughtered so many times? So many times, I don't care to get into how many people have conquered Egypt. But you still think Egyptians are something to be proud of. This is why I get my jokes on that. No, you just know what you were told. You still didn't understand that desert means no life. Desert means death. Desert means dry. Desert means dead and gone. Desert means the civilization that was there is dead and gone. So that really means you're going back to worship dirt and dead people. That's right. Get it? I'm going somewhere with it because they know the truth. Meanwhile, back in 2007, 2008, she got banned. But I'm going to keep showing you. 2025, right? New World Order. If you don't know by now, you've been tricked and you trapped in pyramids, that's on you. And it's not a coincidence. When I show you Cowboy Carter, she's trapped in a pyramid. So I know why they're going to work to the day they die. I know why Shannon Sharp is going to work to the day he died. All of them. They trapped in a damn pyramid. That's why. And they never getting out. Never. Because that's where Master put their ass at. Get it? Ever since he been throwing up them pyramids, his ass still in the pyramid. Only thing is, a lot of bad shit been happening to him. That pyramid couldn't save them from their house getting burnt down. Nope. And I never seen a king and a queen Egyptian actually performing. No, in Egypt, king and queen didn't perform. They had performers. They had their own clowns and all that. Yes, just like in Greece and in Rome. The king and queen, they don't do no damn entertaining. Entertainers entertain. That's them. All right? So when I tell you they trapped in pyramids, they're going to stay trapped. But this man told you, they better not bring their ass back. That's right. Dr. Z.A. was an archaeologist and former minister of antiquities of Egypt. He stated in the new, meaning he bringing up an old story, which I'm showing you. He's actually campaigning against Beyonce, exposing her, because it's an exposure. You see, it's two things. You're going to see it. Exposed for the tickets, exposed for their behavior. Because when I told you a million times, one day I want to keep saying this shit. They're being judged on their behavior. When I said it's not about it's not about them going to jail. It's not about Diddy going to jail. It's about their behavior. The story is telling you they treat humans like shit. That's their behavior. They treated him like shit. That's their behavior. The narrative is they are two pieces of shit. But you already got the proof. Key word means abusive. Because you don't get it through your head. If I walk up on you and take your phone if I snatch your shit out your hand, what is that? And I said you can't get your phone back. So I'm ready to, you can't get it back. All right. Let's go. Hold up. Top of the top. Who up on this Saturday? I see y'all. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Now, let's go somewhere. Let's go. Now, like I said, they banned him. But I'm going to show y'all something else. That's why this shit funny. When I tell you they gave him false knowledge, let's go back to this fake-ass family. Didn't they claim Scientology? Where they family at? No such thing as real Egyptian families breaking up. No such thing as that. You guys are not Egyptians. You're idiots. You're babbling idiots on top of that. Not even Babylonians. You're idiots. They were in the Scientology, right? Did you see this shit work? Did you see any magic? Somehow that Scientology couldn't keep them together, right? All right, then. All right? Okay, I want you to get it through your head. You're fucking earthbound. You're never going nowhere. You guys are clowns. And y'all, they just tapped into this shit so you'll worship them. They got into worship, and the key was they're going to learn this shit because you're going to worship them. And that's why all y'all trapped in pyramids with them. Very simple. It's on the back of the dollar bill for a reason. You all chase money. You all love money. So you're all trapped up in a pyramid. That's what it is. And you can't buy your way out. Because once you in, how the hell you going to get out? No. Meaning, I'm talking to people that know us. Look, I said, this ain't no dumb shit around here. I'm going to show you how it all relate. See? They thought they were smart, right? Will Smith in Egypt. How's it working out for Will? Scientology, Egyptology. Look, to me in America, that shit don't work too well. Now do it. This is what I mean when I said he's a celebrity Egyptologist. His job was to control the celebrities. Guess what else his job is too? Teach they stupid. When they come over there, he gonna tell you what shit mean. He gonna tell you what it is. Because he know when you come over there, you don't know shit. Nope. When you go over there, it's the same thing like when they come over here and look at the Statue of Liberty. You gonna go over there, you don't know shit. Y'all just know what y'all were told. That's right. The joke's on y'all. Because they tapped into this. They had to study Egyptology. That's what made him and his wife feel like they were Pharaoh, king and queen. That's what made him and his wife think they king and queen. And you gonna worship their child like they used to come worship Pharaoh child. No. No. That's why I told you none of this shit work, because that shit dead. The real shit they don't even know. Plus, The last people to conquer that shit is his people. That's why he's the gatekeeper of that shit. Get it? The people that conquered it last are the ones that gave the European permission to start Egyptology. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, where they at now? Where they at now, y'all? So, all you got to know is Beyonce been banned from the pyramids since 2008. Yup. Archaeologists claim Beyonce bodyguard got star banned from Egypt. Now, I'm going to show you this release date is the 24th, 2 days ago, showing you that he's bringing us back up because he getting a chance to throw jabs at Beyonce. He's part of the campaign of exposing them. Also let you know they're frauds. They don't know shit about Egypt. They don't know about none of that shit. They just know what they told because that's part of their program. Get it? It's part of their brainwashing. You don't get no money unless you worship them pyramids, all right? They get tricked, guys. They got the money. They worship the pyramids, but now you're going to see their ass crumbling. In real life, they're fucking crumbling because they're not real Egyptians at all. They are not master builders at all. They're destroyers. They're told about builders, but they're taught how to destroy it. So they don't know shit. Get it? Everybody around here know their ass backwards, upside down, inside out. That's right. Ain't no more secrets. The secrets is everybody's exposed. What was in the dirt, what was hidden, it's in your face now. Trapped in pyramids and kicked out of pyramids. All right, let's go. Sidebar. All right, this the new shit. Done with all that old shit. Now I'm going to get into the new shit. All that dead shit, dead talk, dead people. Egypt is a goddamn graveyard. Sorry. Hey, smart people. Hey, you were told a lot of stuff. Hey, what you know about this? Did Master tell you about this yet? Did Master give you any new codes? Did Master give you any new signs and symbols? Did Master give you any new shit yet? Let's take a look. Archaeologists uncover evidence of high-tech machine. Smart people know they had, I know they had that already. I also know how they destroyed the walls. Yes, I know they've been had technology to destroy walls. We'll leave it at that. I only talk that on members only. This is a lie, excuse me. Now, I just like to troll smart people with big mouths because I'm going to show you this world going somewhere else, and I'm going to show you everything that they were taught was dead shit, old shit, and everything they was taught don't apply to this new world. There's so much stuff within the old world they were not told. That's right. Archaeologists uncovered evidence of high-tech machine because the truth is it's revealed now. They were smarter back then than we are now. That's why everything is going back smart. Let's go. I showed you the back of the dollar bill already. The elite is already taking flight. Everybody else is stuck on the earth. That's right, the separation. Everybody else is stuck on the earth. Only the elite is at the top now, and that's it. It's no ifs, ands about it. So for those who don't comprehend, let me show you the real world. Because once I'm always let you see, their whole life is fucking pyramids. But they comprehend this not. They don't comprehend this not. This the shit I like to talk about. That new shit, that real shit. When I said that, a lot of people not going to be here no more. When I go into these things, I have to update it when I said the reason why crime has to go. Because crime is the reason why the world didn't advance or America didn't advance and can't advance. Because with all of this filth, criminal behavior, it is proven that criminals will use everything in the world of technology for evil, bad. And they will harm people. When man becomes savage, society does not advance. This goes back thousands of years. I'm surprised a lot of y'all don't know this. When you see periods in the world, With things have changed. You heard about names, Renaissance era. You heard about all these different things. Every time things change, the wicked, the savage gets destroyed, life calms down, and then it goes into creation mode, invention mode, technology mode, and things become created. It's called not in wartime. This is the real world, y'all. This is not a Photoshop. Now, I told people this shit is based on 2030. When we going that, I say 2030 to let people know. A lot of people that didn't change their ways and stuck in the past, y'all being left behind as we speak every day. When I tell y'all about this dismantling and destruction is old shit. That's why you stuck in the past and don't comprehend nothing new. Meaning, all this shit is going on, but half the people don't even know what the fuck is going on. Huh? They don't know about dimensions. They do not know about dimensions. Even though they all talk about pyramids, they don't understand time dimensions. They don't understand that the dimension they were in is over. They don't understand we out the third dimension now. Pyramid. Third dimension. We out of that now. They don't comprehend that. All right? So, now we dealing with, that's called a speed bike. The same as that bike. They drove in what? My smart people know what a speed bike is. I know it's some nerds around. Holler me, talk to me in the chat. What's a speed bike? So the speed bike is now for real. I already showed you the new hoverboards. They're for real. The military using them right now. We speak. When I said stuff years ago, like, look, it's gonna be a time where everybody's gonna be flying around. Everybody's gonna be doing their thing. Everybody's gonna be good. All right, everybody's gonna be good. But this filthy shit gotta go first. That's called a speed bike, y'all, from Star Wars. Now, they just announced yesterday they are created and ready. They ready to go. Huh? New world shit. Now, you just think in your mind, and I'm going to tell you what it is. Before these come out, crime will be erased. Everything negative foul will be erased. This is when everything going to be verified. You're not going to be able to go in store. This is when everything is going to be check, 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 green, 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 green. These are your signs of what's to come for those who don't get it. Because you don't understand that technology is the time capsule. You don't got to be a genius. It's just that you were taught to focus on dead shit, illusionary shit. So when the real shit take place, you don't comprehend. This is where the world going at. When I talk my shit about you earthbound, meaning you ain't on a certain level. That's right. You still talking to me about pyramids. Show me how to get off the pyramid. Huh? Show me that. Can't do it. So we at a time now of anti-gravity. Smart people on another level now, y'all. Things have advanced. And most people that took advantage of this past decade got smarter. So you can judge yourself. Did you get smarter in the past 10 years or did you get more stupider? Are you doing better? Are you doing worse? Are you still talking about struggles? Or are you talking about advancement? Which one is it? Are you still in the same field? Are you still living the same life? Okay. This was shit going at. Now this bike is going to cost, I would say, $900,000. When the world knows everything in this world is going to be based on money. But guess what? People are going to be financing them. 100,000 down, shit like that, but they're going to be standing. So put in your mind, understand, crime had to go. Why? Everybody will be getting robbed and killed for them. That's not going to happen. So before they let these loose, every form of crime will be finished. It's that simple. That's what's going to happen. All right? So I'm just giving y'all a clue. People on this channel, you already know what's up. So like I said, some people is going to be late. That's why the whole trick was they're going to be in the past, keep going to Egypt, but they're not going to know nothing about the new shit. The new codes. To place a violent air bike in your garage, you'll need to be shelling out $880,000. So it's very expensive. That's to keep it out of certain people's hands. You know that. That's so everybody won't be able to have one. As of now, this is for the elites. So yeah, keep it out your hand. After years later, the shit probably be $100,000. So it's very expensive, although it is also an interesting take on the theme of a flying motorcycle. It also doesn't have the whirling propellers of a Doom, like some other flying bikes concepts do, meaning it seems a little bit safer than some. That's right. Right here, y'all. From Star Wars. But they showed it in real life. People, that shit, y'all know that shit fly through the woods, anything. So there's no way you can't go. Guess how fast it go? 124 miles per hour. In the air. So you already know. Now, shit, you and your people, you get on them, fly to state. We going from New York to Florida. We going to Cali on these things. Fun. Then I tell you the world gonna be fun. Country gonna be fun. Well, this fun is really gonna be called heaven on earth, y'all. That's right. When everything get cleaned up and everything get right, it's gonna be considered heaven on earth. That's how peaceful it's gonna be. Everybody, even the wicked and bad, low level, gonna be gone, y'all. That's why society now is being cut up. It's being set up now. The world gonna be set up where it ain't gonna be no more of that other shit. There's gonna be a world where, like I tell, it's like with religion. It's up to you. If you want to be poor, you'll stay poor, but nobody's gonna take care of you. If you want to get a lot of money, it's on you. Nobody gonna stop you. The world is gonna be based on no adult is gonna be pampered like a baby. So when you're crying and screaming and screaming and crying, it has nothing to do with what the fuck's about to happen. It's gonna be a day where anybody that cannot take care of themselves, you will be considered less than a human being. Because kids can't take care of themselves. Dogs can't take care of themselves. Cats. When you get the concept of humans versus AI, artificial intelligence, and the savage, only the smart people are permitted into the new world. So when you comprehend that one little part, a lot of y'all will get it clear that these are the idiots now. Them, their generation, their culture, their creed, all of their beliefs, their behavior, this is of an old world that is fading away. And I'm now giving you the other side of the coin or the other side of the dimension where now the world is somewhere else. Nobody cares about this other shit. When I tell you the internet is dead, I'm ahead of shit. Why? I already know. When people living like that, ain't nobody looking at no fucking phone. I ain't care about no fucking phone. That's for you, because you ain't going to be flying. Get it? When I talk about these worlds, when I told you everybody's back outside, there's some other shit going on. No. The plan was for you to be trapped in the third dimension, pyramid, slavery, and you ain't going to comprehend none of this new shit, or you will not be able to participate in none of the new shit. Even though everything now based on smarts, crown chakra, you ain't going to be able to elevate because you on low animal level. It is no such thing as an animal tapping into the crown chakra. It is no such thing as an animal even having the 7 chakras. It ain't going to happen, which means y'all all live on savage levels. Therefore, nothing you say or do ever going to work. And everything you say or do or attempt going to fail because ain't no light in you. These are facts. All right? You were told that shit, even though your whole life is dark. Huh? Because pyramids are dark on the inside. Your whole shit is dark. You don't know about the lights. All right, let's go. This is them talking about Beyonce. Got extra Beyonce tickets. They selling her shit. DM me for details and proof. Might be able to deliver in person. Selling her tickets, y'all. Oh, yeah. Like I said, we ahead around here. When we spoke about the flying board, when they was talking about this yesterday, they also showed the fly board. Yes, it's official. So, moving right along. But like I said, hey, your kids going to be able to have this stuff, and they won't have to worry about being robbed. Hey, bro, you don't got to worry about a car no more. You can fly to work on that thing. That's how it's going to be. All right? And that's just how it's going to be. But you know police will have them first. Remember that part. Law enforcement going to have them first. Police, law enforcement going to have them first. That's how they're going to patrol your neighborhood. Yup. So as you see, in reality now, this shit, nobody want to see Beyonce. Selling her tickets. I've got tickets to see Beyonce tonight concert show. Does anyone need those tickets? Please DM me. Transferring via Ticketmaster. Selling her tickets. Would anyone be interested in this 3-time Beyonce ticket for tonight's show? Please DM me $100 each. All right? Showing you. That's Vegas. Selling her shit. This guy trolling. Does anybody have a free Beyonce that they wouldn't mind donating to me for Beyonce tonight? He want a free ticket. All right, so now you got it, right? See why this don't mean nothing? That's why I ain't cover the shit. Ramir Satterwhite, Jay-Z's alleged son, drops paternity lawsuit. He dropped the lawsuit. Allegedly, he dropped it. He's going to come back. But it's also being said that this guy brought this case up again to start off his social media career because his ass is broke too. Yes. So it's also being said he did this shit to start his shit back up. What? His clout. It is said he started that lawsuit to start up his Instagram, something like that. It was basically said he got this shit started so he can monetize himself, and it worked. Thank you. So I'm gonna tell you again on this channel, I do not support bogus content. If you don't see me talking about some shit, I'll tell you again. If I'm not talking about a topic, because in my mind, in reality, I know it's bullshit or it means nothing, or it's a story that if I cover, I will be exposed as an idiot when it's finished. So certain shit I do not talk about. I will make up my own shit. I will talk about the least shit nobody want to hear before I ever follow a narrative that's being pushed on this internet. Because I know real and fake shit. And I also know a lot of these idiots, they don't do research. They just run the shit. Meanwhile, it is being said, now it's two birds kill one stone. He could have already knew he couldn't sue Jay-Z, but also still did it to make his ass hot, shake his ass up, put that dirt on him. But at the same time, he might have been smart. Somebody might have told him, yo, put the paperwork in, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Put the pressure on him. And at the same time, you get monetized off him. Because it's also being rumored that 50 Cent put him up to it. So 50 Cent made a statement saying, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't telling him to do it. Don't put me in it. But I think somebody put him on what to do. Come back at it again. This time, you can brand yourself. That's what he did. Thank you, Lee Nell. Get it? Told you, man, everybody's going to be on this fucking internet. So when I'm going to be honest with you, this how I read shit. People smart on this. When certain people push certain shit, I definitely stay away from it. So when I see who was in charge of pushing this whole shit, sorry. So that's how I roll. Anybody around here, you already know that. Let's go. Reality, y'all. What you looking at? A man got robbed. The Watch King got robbed outside his home. And this is the key thing I want to show my people, to show you that I don't make up shit. I do not be trying to diss people. Smart people. The Watch King, man got robbed outside his home. They caught him getting off work and abused him in his yard. Robbed him. House cameras got it all. What kind of jackets do they got on? What's up, D. Mally from Cali? What's up, bro? Shout out to the Bay. What kind of jackets they got on, y'all? Well, it's a reason why I got to keep repeating shit, y'all. I told you the construction jacket represent the criminal. The construction jacket represent the man that can't get a decent job, but he only works construction because he's a felon. I told you that's the criminal profile. When everybody posting their job flows, that's the criminal. Plus, it's for many reasons. They've been catching people prostituting with their work clothes. People been robbing people, acting like they're at work. Told you that's a criminal outfit. They didn't believe me. They put it on as a front, and they got put on the news as criminals with the construction on. Also showed you the construction workers are considered to be rapists, pedos, all of that. Robbers, murderers. I told you that's what that shit represent. Yes, y'all didn't get it. You didn't get it. Told you that. That means, yeah, y'all work, but y'all still criminals for real. Y'all the ones wear them outfits. That's what it means. Or, yeah, you got that job, but you might be a convicted felon. That's what you are. That's what they mean, y'all. But you didn't get it. You didn't get it. So they also made it where, then you got to remember, a lot of people, stupid, was wearing that shit off the clock, doing dirt, like idiots. Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second. Stupid. All right, my bad, y'all. My bad. I was waiting on the mail, and you know, it's supposed to be a signature. I'm watching the mail truck. They pull off, and nobody, you know, they about to leave my shit outside. So I had to run get it. But just to show you how even the workers be lazy they be doing fuck shit. They'll just leave your shit. I'm looking at them outside the window, looking at them, sitting there. I see the truck pull off. Meanwhile, I'm talking to y'all waiting on the package the whole time. So I had to go get it. My bad, y'all. So look, we about to close out on Saturday. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Members, y'all stay tuned. We might be going, we might have a happy hour later. We might have a kickback. So I just wanted y'all to see. A lot of people are still wearing their jackets off the clock. Smoking weed, doing dirt. And then you have people use them as a front. So I'm telling you, that construction shit, all of that shit, it's like a criminal profile. But it also really means low-level job. Get it? So I'm just letting y'all know. It's on TV. I spoke about it the other day. When I was showing y'all that, it's also the stereotype of men that buy coochie. Get it? Tricks. So we're going to leave it at that. Other than that, y'all, look. See? All them, these are the ones that got locked up for sex trafficking that was keeping people in a bunker. So what happened is they caught more of them. Come to find out, it was 7 of them. See, now you finally get to look at a grown sex traffic ring. What's up, Barbara Floyd? What's up? Thank you. You finally get to see, y'all. When y'all, a lot of y'all didn't comprehend the sex trafficking. It be basic people like that. Basic people like that snatch your kids. Got them in a bunker basement. You know how they found them? That infrared scanning shit. Remember, y'all, this is why I show y'all this shit. See, once they got this scanning technology, the new shit, that's why crime is officially over. Because now they can fly over shit, everything color coded. So you got a bunker, but they can see that whole shit. And they can see the people in the bunker. They can see your gun. They see everything. That's why I was telling you, this shit is being handled by the military. I done put already. This whole takedown in America is military. They're not going to jail. They're going military based. Get it? They are charged with treason in this country. Anybody selling fatty, snatch a kid, they getting dealt with different. Military had to come get them from a what? Bunker. They had to be smoked out. No, it was sophisticated ring. Because you can look at any one of them and you wouldn't think it worked. And you're going to see every ring has a woman because the woman does a lot of the tricking your ass. Lure your ass in. Lure the girl in. See? Set you up. They be having spotters. You might got the woman watching your ass. Other man, he a driver. See? One man transporter. One man, they going to watch your ass all day. We ain't leaving. They got roles. It's a lot of them. And this is what they've been doing, y'all. Putting people online, holding your ass hostage, torture you, whatever they want to do. Yes. So this shit was realer than people thought. And I kept saying, it ain't just the damn Diddy trials all together. It's a campaign against a certain people in America, and it ain't going to stop till everybody gone. You just remember this last part. When everybody's gone, y'all, that's when the shit going to be better. That's what it's all about, whether you like it or not. It's about the world advancement. These are just samples. That's all this is. These are samples. Like I said, by the time the main marker going to be by the time Olympics 2028. I already said it. I knew California's going to be dead. They're going to be gone because you will not be wilding out in California no more. Not when the Olympics come, you won't. Because by the Olympics, that's when all this stuff is going to be coming out. Yep. And what I say about coming out, I'm talking about in the public hands. The military, law enforcement, they already got a lot of this stuff already. Once they finish playing with the shit, once they master it, then we'll have access to it. When they start making the cheap knockoff versions. See that? That's the real deal, almost 900,000. They probably start making them 100,000, price of cars, 100,000, 80,000, 50,000. You know they're going to finance them things. But if they don't clean up crime, what it is going to do? Be getting high on them shits, crashing, trying to rob people, steal. People going to be drunk driving on them shits, stupid, falling out the sky. Dumb shit. So When you understand that Americans are so fucking dumb, they gotta be smarter, and then they can catch up with the technology. You know damn well Americans are too dumb to drive that. They can't even drive in the fucking 25. They can't even drive in a residential area. Y'all know it's the truth. They're not ready for that shit. They're gonna be running the fucking building, pop, mountains, pop, crashing in the air, pop. Fucking dumb as hell. Americans can't even go to work in the morning without accidents. They're stupid, y'all. Why Americans stupid? Because they ass got conquered by this damn machine, and it made all their brains stupid, y'all. That's what happened. But the smart people, they still smart, and ain't nothing changed. The smart people rubbing their hands, they can't wait. You got people been waiting for this shit since they was kids, man. A lot of people know what's up. So, they will not be flying no time soon. All right? She's banned from Egypt. She getting exposed for her show. All right? $650. Took a person, cane, and made them sit somewhere else. Now you got it clear. We're going to leave that alone. We are not going to ruin our Saturday talking about these weirdos. Will cashing out fast because they separate. They know they about to liquidate their shit. No, it's not a coincidence. He got a weird family. They all do. I didn't even post. I didn't know when Kanye went off on their kids what he really said. I finally read what he really said the other day. He really just and what I mean by he disrespected their kids, he said he stood on it. He stood on it like, I was like, nah, man. But he basically was saying something too, like, Jay-Z, you the one waited that old to have all, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to say it like that. We're gonna leave that alone, y'all. Just know he's weird because they ain't want to have kids after their career. They families are based on after their career. See, they shit ain't got to do with love like our shit. Even when you get a woman pregnant by mistake, they ain't real like that. They're phony and fake. Their families are fake as hell, which means they're weirdos. Let me show you why they're weirdos. They be rappers, entertainers, fucking their ass off. You get people that fuck their ass off, then they're family. We're going to be serious now. That's why you're going to see why they in their family, they can't stop fucking. Because they're dysfunctional. They're fake. They're swingers. They're weirdos. That's why. But they are black people. Yes, they are. And we're going to leave it at that. Hopefully y'all getting it. No, it's time for them to go, and that's that. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. All right, enjoy it this Saturday. I'll holler at y'all. Appreciate everybody. What's up, LJ Lee now? Sandra D, Philly, Big Phil, Timo, what's up? All right, y'all enjoy y'all Saturday. We out. 1.